Hey there, Escambia County teachers. Let's talk dynamic student groups, how they're easy to create from a saved search, allow you to effortlessly monitor students because they enter or leave based on your search criteria, and they can streamline processes when you use templates in your communication module. Let's begin with a scenario that is common for most teachers, monitoring student grades. We're going to click on More Search Options, and then we're going to choose Grades, GPA, and we're going to choose a letter grade. We want to monitor anyone who has below a 70 in our grade book. So the best way to do that is to choose a D or an F. This part is important, your marking period. We're going to choose our Q1 gradebook because we want to know up to the minute what that student's gradebook grade is. Before we click search, we're going to save this search and we're going to give it a title that's very specific. And we're going to click OK. And then it's going to ask us if we want to create a student group. We're going to say yes. Now we have a dynamic student group. If I want to repeat this process and go ahead and set it up for the entire year, it's so easy. I'm going to change Q1 gradebook to Q2 gradebook. Then I'm going to click my disk, change Q1 to Q2, and instead of saving and overwriting, I'm going to save a copy. I'm going to create that student group again, and then I'm going to repeat this process for quarters 3 and 4. When I do that, I'm going to see these students appear here in my student group dropdown. Now let me show you how you can use a template to add more time back to your day. Now that I'm in my communication module, I've clicked on my compose screen. I want to use a template that I've previously created. Don't know how? Check out our template video. Clicking Use Template is going to bring up some options for me, and I'm going to choose this grade concern email and SMS template. When I do that, it's going to automatically populate everything that I've set up for this particular template. I have an email with fields, current date and time, as well as the first period gradebook grade because I'm setting this up for my first period class. And I've also attached a text message to go along with this. So I've bundled. Now all I have to do is select my student group. And then as a focus pro tip, I'm going to schedule this to send. Now remember, this is a dynamic student group, so I don't have to monitor which students are meeting that grade concern criteria. The system is doing it for me. What I want to do is set up an email and a text message that goes out weekly to parents. Clicking schedule brings up this screen. Now I want this to start in first quarter, so I'm going to choose the 27th of August, and I'm going to choose a time that works for me. I want this to occur weekly, and then I'm going to give it a final date. I want this to end before Q2 starts. So I'll pick that date and click Save. Now this is not going to anyone right now because I don't have any students who are meeting this criteria. But as they do, this email will go out to the primary contacts of those students, helping me stay on top of my grades. And I can set this up for every quarter for the entire year. Thanks for joining the student data team for this Byte of Tech. Check out our recommended video that's here because we're united for every student to succeed.